Hello everyone, welcome to Real Men, Real Minds. Today we're going to tackle a topic that many men think about quietly. How does the perception of penis size affect our mental health, confidence, and relationships with women? We're going to explore this with hard data, real stories, and a perspective that will make you rethink what you believe. Get ready for an eye-opening journey. Did you know that 45% of men are not satisfied with the size of their penis? That's right. Almost half of us carry this insecurity for something that, in most cases, is completely normal. Why does this happen to us? How does it affect our lives? Stay to find out. Let's start with the facts. A 2025 study found that the average erect penis size is 13.93 centimeters, about 5.5 inches. But here's the twist. Many men believe the average is higher, about 15.24 centimeters. This misperception is at the root of many insecurities. A 2020 study revealed that men overestimate the average penis size by 10 to 15%. Only 10% of men have an erect penis larger than 16 centimeters, which confirms that most of us are in the normal range. However, a 2015 study showed that 45% of men are dissatisfied with their size. This perception varies according to the culture. In some Asian cultures, such as Japan, masculinity focuses more on emotional connection than physical size. In contrast, in Latin cultures, size is often exaggerated as a symbol of virility, increasing the pressure on men to meet unrealistic standards. Look at this graph. Compare the actual size of the penis, the one perceived by men, and the one preferred by women. The gap between what we believe and reality is huge, and that fuels our insecurities. But this is not just a number. It has a profound impact on mental health. A 2024 study in the aging male found that men with a negative genital self-image are 30% more likely to suffer from depression and 25% more anxiety. These figures are not just statistics. They are real lives affected. Dissatisfaction with penis size can lead to body dysmorphic disorder, a condition where people become obsessed with perceived flaws. Men with this perception report 20% less sexual satisfaction and more erection problems, which can aggravate stress and anxiety. Listen to the story of Juan, a 38-year-old man. I have not dated or had sex for 19 years because of shame of my size. It's led me to severe depression. Juan avoided relationships for fear of rejection, and this insecurity isolated him socially, affecting his self-esteem. Their story is not unique. This obsession can have devastating effects. Some men avoid gyms or swimming pools for fear of comparing themselves in locker rooms. Others develop social anxiety, feeling that their value as men is tied to their size. Constant pressure can even affect sleep, work, and the ability to enjoy life. But it's not all darkness. Cognitive behavioral therapy can be a powerful tool for changing these perceptions. Talking to a therapist can help you dismantle negative beliefs and build a healthier self-image. Now let's talk about relationships with women. Many men feel that their size is a barrier to connecting emotionally or physically, but what do women say? A 1994 study found that 71% of women believe that men overestimate penis size. Only 21% consider length important, while 32% value thickness more. A 2015 study showed that women prefer a penis that is 16 centimeters long and 12.2 centimeters in circumference for long-term relationships. But here's the key. During sexual arousal, a woman's vagina expands, especially at the top, and the vaginal opening widens, perfectly adapting to the average size of the penis, which is 13 to 15 centimeters. This means that, for the vast majority, size is not a physical issue. One user on X shared, "Society would have us believe that only big penises are desirable, but my partner taught me that trust and communication come first." This comment reflects a powerful truth. Emotional connection surpasses any physical measure. Open communication with your partner can transform the relationship. Talking about your insecurities not only relieves pressure, but strengthens intimacy. Women value empathy, effort, and creativity in bed much more than size. Exploring what you like together, from caresses to foreplay, can create more satisfying sexual experiences than any physical standard. In addition, size insecurity can lead men to withdraw emotionally, which affects mutual trust in the partner. Some avoid intimacy for fear of not complying, creating emotional distance. But when men share their concerns, partners often respond with support, showing that size is less important than feared. Where does this obsession with size come from? Much of it is due to culture and media. Porn shows penises of unrealistic sizes, creating an impossible standard. A 2023 study found that 46% of people consume pornography, and this is linked to increased dissatisfaction with penis size. In many cultures, penis size is tied to masculinity, increasing social pressure. Movies, series, and advertisements reinforce the idea that bigger is better, distorting what is normal. This can make men feel like they're not enough, even though they're within the average range. But the reality is different. One sexologist said, "You don't need a big penis to give pleasure. Pleasure depends on the willingness to satisfy your partner, mutual knowledge, and creativity." This perspective reminds us that sex is more about connection than measurement. If you're dealing with these insecurities, here are some practical tips. Educate yourself. Know the real data about average size to demystify beliefs. Communicate. Talk openly with your partner about your concerns. Seek professional help. Cognitive behavioral therapy can help you overcome these insecurities. Take care of your health. A balanced diet, exercise, and adequate sleep improve self-esteem. And here are more ideas to strengthen your confidence. Practice acceptance. Embrace your body as it is and focus on your strengths, such as your humor or your ability to connect with others. Explore other forms of pleasure. Sex isn't just penetration. Caresses, kisses, and foreplay can be just as satisfying. Avoid comparisons. Each person is unique, and comparing yourself only feeds insecurities. Seek support. Talk to trusted friends or join support groups to share experiences. Plus, working on your overall self-esteem can make a big difference. Activities such as regular exercise, meditation, or learning something new can boost your confidence beyond physical worries. Building a fulfilling life with hobbies and meaningful relationships helps put penis size into perspective as just a part of who you are. In short, the perception of penis size can profoundly affect your mental health and relationships, but it doesn't define your worth as a man. By understanding reality, accepting your body, and focusing on the emotional connection, you can overcome these insecurities and live with more confidence. We want to hear your thoughts. Have you faced these insecurities? How did you handle them? Leave us a comment and subscribe to Real Men, Real Minds for more content that addresses real men's issues. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.